My Beauty. Today I actually wanted to run through and play with my new BoxyCharm. This is for the month of June, and I just received it a few days ago, I guess early at the end of last week, and it's the Caribbean Queen theme, which I thought was really awesome. I was really excited because it had the Alamar Cosmetics, is it called? Where is it? Yeah, the Alamar Reina del Caribe palette. Created, well, Alamar Cosmetics is Gabby Trujillo, I think her last name is. Her new company, or new cosmetic company, and this was her new palette. And I remember seeing it all over, you know, social media, and when I found out that it was coming in, I was actually really tempted to purchase it, but I was like, no, you know, I have so many palettes, I don't need it. And then it came in my BoxyCharm, so I was super excited. So I just wanted to play with a lot of the new stuff that came in there. There's a bunch of new Luxie brushes that came through, some lashes from it's called Baddington Lashes, and this is in the style Monroe, which are 3D silk lashes. Figured I'd maybe even put these on. I haven't put any lashes on it in a hot minute. The Bum Bum Cream, which I don't need to put on. I actually have a my own Bum Bum Cream there that I don't use quite as frequently as I should, actually. It smells divine. I don't necessarily see a huge difference with using it, but it just smells really good, and it does have this nice glow and glisten to it as a product, so it's nice to have this little like sample size product for traveling. I got a Galactic Matte Lip Paint. I think this is my second one of these, but this is a different color. The color is called Blossom. And then of course, oh wait, no, there's one more product. The Jante Bleu eyeliner pencil and number 912 charcoal, and of course the Alamar Cosmetics palette. So I'm just gonna get started, I guess, and obviously incorporate some of my other products, because that's not a full face of products. So I've prepped my skin. I have eye cream, and I guess I'm gonna go to, I'm afraid, I hate doing eyeshadow first. It's just not my thing. So I am gonna do my foundation first. I'm trying to figure out what foundation to use though. Let's see. You know what, I'm gonna go in with the Hourglass foundation. I got this in the color Shell. It's probably really good for me right now. But first, let me see what primer I want to use. You know what, since this doesn't have any sunscreen, I'm going to go in with the Pharmacy Green Daily Environmental Protector in SPF 30. This I'll use as my, I guess, primer. Alright, I'm going to give that a minute to sink in now, since it's like, I don't like to go in right in after, because then I feel like it just moves around too much. So I'm going to prep my eyelids, and I will prep with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Eden. It's ready. I haven't used this in a while. It's good. I've just been using the Milani eyeshadow lid primer, because it's just a basic primer that works. This one sometimes, I don't know why I don't gravitate towards it as much as I should, but now I'm like tempted, like, should I do the eyeshadows first? I don't know. Okay, you know what, maybe I will. Okay, well anyway, here's the palette. Beautiful packaging. I love the yellow, and I love the colors. It's just so stunning. I mean, every single color is stunning. The metallics are beautiful. Like, I just don't know what to go with, because I absolutely love everything. Oh, it just looks so gorgeous. I don't know what to do. I think I'm going to keep, I want to use the blues, but I think I'm going to use it as a pop of color. So I'm going to go in lightly at first and use this kind of fluffy brush and go into Cocoa Taxi, which is that orangey color, or the lightest, it's the lightest matte color. And start with that as my transition shade. It's definitely pigmented. I mean, I went in, tapped it lightly. This is a nice fluffy brush. I'll zoom you guys in a little bit. So it went in and blending very, very easily. This is a synthetic brush from Morphe. It's the Morphe MB23 brush. I don't want to go crazy, I'm afraid. I don't know how the shadows perform, obviously, but this color is performing nicely. I'm going to build this up slowly, but not too dark. I don't want this too intense because it's going to be my transition shade. Obviously, there's no other lighter shade in here. I put on a little bit of a light because I just had sunshine before, but it's starting to the sun is going in and out. So I'm going into the M513 brush into Tropico, the deeper orange shade, and just going just underneath the previous shade in the crease to deepen it out. Okay, these shadows are blending beautifully. Beautifully. Super easy. I am not complaining. It's blending out really seamlessly. I'm going to go in with the previous brush just to blend the edges out to make sure everything's nice and seamless. I think I'm going to go on with Cafecito, the next, well actually the dark brown color, matte color here, and just deepen out the corner first, here, lightly. I don't want to go too smoky today because it's actually the middle of the day, so I'm gonna run errands. I'm not going anywhere crazy. I'm gonna go in with this flat shader brush from Bodyography Pro. I think I'm gonna go in with El Malecon because I think it would just go better with my outfit choice of the day, and it's kind of like this green and gold color. Holy moly, this is beautiful. Don't need to do much, that's for sure. Probably will go in and deepen the corner out just a tad more after this one. This is super pretty. I'm going to go back in with Cafecito just to deepen the corner just a tiny bit and blend the two, or marry the two shades together. Alright, we'll come back to that after I do the rest of my face. Now I'm going to go in with foundation. So I'm going to go in with my Hourglass Vanish Stick, as I mentioned before, and this is in the color Shell. And just go stripe my face up. And I guess let's go try the, no, this is not it. The Luxie Precision Foundation Brush. I don't know how this will work with this. Yeah, I don't. This is, I think, more for like liquid. This is way too flimsy, I think, to be a foundation brush. And it's picking up a lot of product. So, nix that idea. I'm going to use this is my Real Techniques beauty sponge. I'm going to spray a little bit of this e.l.f. primer mist on it. It's already been dampened, but I just like sometimes using this primer mist. I think it looks really pretty on the skin when you use it. And okay, so my camera just shut off, but I went in with my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to blend out. I started with the weird Luxie foundation brush, then the Beauty Blender, but I forget that stick foundations, I definitely prefer a brush. I wish I'm tempting to use something different, but it just does not blend out as good with anything different. And I'm just going to go with the Beauty Blender to just make it look a little bit more seamless. It doesn't look bad. It does look nice right now, at least on camera. I don't know. I'm torn. I am torn. What do you guys think? I mean, it's not full coverage when I still have this huge zit that you're seeing, so. What to use for concealer? I'm just going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I think that's easiest bet, and this is in the color Light. And I'm just going to go light underneath my eyes. I don't do anything completely crazy. But I will try to cover this up here. For this, I am going to use my Beauty Blender to keep it light. And not too heavy, because this is definitely a full coverage concealer. You know, weirdly enough, I've been enjoying the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. When I first got this, I hated it. I thought it was like too drying over the eyes. I tried baking with it. I think my problem is maybe I tried baking or used too much powder. I'm not quite sure. Or just the baking method definitely doesn't work. So instead I just tap it in underneath the eye, which this is what I've been doing with all my powders anyway lately. I don't like baking, but I just kind of like blend it in there with my beauty blender instead. And it doesn't look as drying as I remember when I first started using it. It definitely does dry it a little bit. Either that or I'm just so used to it now, or I don't know. But I'm just gonna powder my T-zone, my nose, and by my chin and smile lines. Just do a light kind of dusting around the face. So try not to let it move too much. And I guess let's just finish the eyes before we do anything else. So I'm gonna do my brows, but I'm gonna do them off camera and I'll be right back. I went ahead and put on the Baddington lashes that came in the BoxyCharm. Again, they're in the style Monroe, and this side gave me trouble for some reason. It didn't want to stick at first with the glue. Maybe I went in a little too early, but this one came out much better than this side, well, in my opinion anyway. But they're still drying down, but they're nice. They're like pretty natural looking kind of lashes, I think. Nothing like, oh my god, crazy out of this world. But I want to put a little bit of liner on my waterline, so I'm going to use the, actually I guess I'll use the new one. I was about to use something else, but I forgot that I had this. This is the, again, Jante Blue eyeliner pencil in 912 charcoal. See how this works. I feel like nothing in my waterline works, but I don't know how much I like this, because it's actually just it's charcoal, so it's like a gray color. Actually, I don't really like this, and it's kind of tough. I'm going to go in with the Marc Jacobs highliner in the color Earthquake, which is like a deep, rich brown color. I hate putting liner in my waterline with the contacts and everything. Just, it makes me water, but that was much better than that other one. And a lot of people love the Marc Jacobs, but that one still, nothing works in my waterline. Nothing. This is probably one of the better ones that work. Anyway, I'm going to go back to the Alamar palette, and I want to go in with the color Celia, which is that kind of tealy green-blue shade. So let me get, oh, here we go. I'm going to use this detail brush from Royal and Langnickel, and bring that in here across. I'm going to pack the color first. I'm going to go in with this little Pixel Point eyeliner brush and go into La Costa and put that in the inner corner here. This actually looks a lot lighter swatched and on the eye than it does on the in the pan. In the pan it looks a little bit more rosier, but then when I put it on it looks a lot more champagne and vibrant. So far this palette is a winner, a total winner. I'm going to zoom you back out just a little bit, and now I'm going to go in with bronzer. I'm going to go in with my current fave, and it's the Soleil Tan de Chanel Bronze Universal. Love this product. It just looks so beautiful on the skin. Blends in like a dream. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. stipple brush. I've been using this one with the the Chanel bronzer because I feel like it places the product beautifully on the skin. It's funny because I barely used to use this brush. I used it once in a while, and then I've been seeing Alana Davison use this all the time, and I don't like using this with powder, but I thought it would be good with the cream bronzer from Chanel, and it works beautifully with this. I'm done with the bronze, and now I'm going to go in with a little bit. I got this Pure Sculptor. It's a highlight and contour pad that I also got in my BoxyCharm, I think, last month, and I really like this. And now I'm going to try that Dual Fiber powder brush and go into the lighter contour shade here and chisel out my cheekbones and contour around the edges. I actually really, really like this contour and highlight powder. It's really pretty. Let's chisel up here. Fix this right here. There we go. Just picked a little bit of the translucent powder to tone that down. I feel like because I have that zit there, just kind of emphasize it a little bit. That's one thing I don't like about contouring. I get breakouts around my cheekbones, and it just, every time I bronze, it just emphasizes it a little bit instead of covering it up. I'm gonna go in with the same, I guess. This is probably the newest highlighter one of the newest, besides the NARS Fort de France, and I don't know, let's just go in with this one. I think I've used this one less than I have the other one, and I'm just gonna use this to highlight right here. I really don't like these face brushes. Yeah, okay, don't like these. I just don't. I don't know, I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M510 brush. I feel like, I don't know, it's just, yeah, this is just, it's a smoother application. I don't know, that one's too dense, too fluffy or something. Just doesn't apply nice on the skin. I don't know what is up with those brushes, but I do not like them. At least upon first impression. And this is the color Originator from that palette. And I'm just gonna put a little bit of the Caudalie Beauty Elixir, kind of set everything in my skin. I feel like I'm missing something. I am missing something. I'm missing blush. Oh my goodness. Alright. I'm gonna use the Glossier Cloud Paint in the color Beam. And I'm going to use my Beauty Blender. So I'm going to just put a little dot right here. This is nice, like peachy coral color. And I already have it on my finger. And I use the butt end of the Beauty Blender to blend it out. Not the butt end, the pointy end. And on this side, this is like a nice peachy with a little hint of pink in it. It's a nice summery color. Now I'm done, and now I can spray with the Beauty Elixir. Now I have this one. I feel like this doesn't really go with the whole look, but we'll try it. And again, it's the Galactic Lip Paint in Blossom. Whoa. Whoa, it's just way too bright. I definitely overlined my bottom lip a little bit. I don't think it goes. I think it's a little bit too much with the whole eye look, too dramatic. So I definitely need to go more nude. I'm gonna just wipe those off. Oh, this would look nice. This is the color Ludwig from Kat Von D. I actually really like this. This is also a matte, but it's a matte nude. There we go. It looks a little bit better. I do need to line my lips a little bit, I think, though. Oh, here is All Natural Milani number 4. Gonna dab a little bit of Fairy Floss on top from ColourPop because it's so dry on my lips. Just a little bit. Definitely love the Alamar palette. I think this is going to be a beautiful go-to summer palette. Just the colors in here are absolutely stunning, and it's a perfect summer Caribbean tropical vibe. So loving this palette. The lashes they're all right. They're not my favorite, but they're not the worst. They look pretty. You know, whatever. I can't really tell you about the lip paint. The formula feels nice. It went on smoothly, glided on really nicely. I'll have to use this obviously with a different eye look and see how I like it. Lately I just feel like I haven't really been gravitating towards darker colors, so that stinks. And this Jaunty Blue eyeliner, I think it's not, I don't wear eyeliners to begin with, but it's a little bit rough, and didn't translate very well on my waterline, which is where I would probably use it to begin with. So I think that's it. That's the end of this video. Basically, I just went through my whole BoxyCharm, so I guess it's like a BoxyCharm unboxing. I guess if you like this video, please hit the thumbs up. I know I'm kind of like down on this video. I think today is just one of those days where I'm like feeling blah, so I apologize for that. But I hope you like the look that I created with this look. I do. I especially love the eyes, so I think it's a really nice new palette to play with for the summer. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed again. Please hit the thumbs up if you did. Subscribe if you haven't already, and please hit that notification bell and to get notified of my future videos. So anyway, that's it, guys.